You notice, name me one non-racially ambiguous, clearly black, chocolate skin, attractive, in shape sister in media that is against interracial dating, who is against white anything, and is all for her people and black men and families. There's none. Anytime you do see attractive, chocolatey sisters in media, they believe in swirl and they have a white man themselves, or they set them in there to put black women in the wrong direction or to put black men down.
Yeah, we back with another interesting video. Now, we might have to start a new series called Miserable Women versus Beautiful Women. Lame niggas versus real black men. You know, in this video, man, we're gonna review an interaction from Six the Goddess. She was having a panel last night or the night before. Somebody called in, right? It's a mysterious woman who didn't show her face. So we don't even know what she looked like. She could be 700 pounds. We don't even know. Anyways, this lady decided to call into Six the Goddess live stream. And she basically wanted to give a sales pitch to Six the Goddess and Danica Marie on why they should abandon black men forever. So, not wasting no time, I'm going to jump into the footage and I'm going to come back on my commentary. But before we get into that, I love the fact that Six the Goddess had acknowledged the fact that the black women that you see in the public eye, the black women that get the recognition and the fame and the acclaim and the spotlight, you notice it's never any black woman that's of any high level of intelligence or preaching anything that's empowering. Any black woman that's preaching a truly empowering message for her community, that's living a lifestyle that is a reflection of a woman who is really down for her community, those women never get the spotlight. They never get to shine. Just like black men. You're never going to see the black men that's truly empowered. The black men that are intelligent. The black men that are a positive reflection for the collective. You'll never see those men in the public eye. You'll never see those men get the spotlight. It doesn't happen. The vast majority, the black men and women you see getting the mainstream spotlight and success, it's usually somebody who, like she said, preaching a message that goes against the best interest of the community. Now, not wasting no time, I'm gonna run the footage. I'm gonna come back on my commentary. Let's go.
Like, look, like, why would I, like, you as a man, you got to fight for yourself. Like, if you don't, you don't feel disrespected, you're happy with your position. Like, who am I to come and try to
who was fighting for black men though? I think sisters like me and Danica, I think we support black people. I think that we more so call out black women on how we contribute to the problem. When have you ever seen us saving niggas? We ain't never saved niggas. We know we don't. Why saving niggas would mean we would be emasculating them, and we don't emasculate black men. We give them space to fight for ourselves. Me and Danica be in the house taking bubble baths. We ain't fighting for nobody.
All right, we back. I'm going to start and stop the video and I'm going to interject with my commentary in between. Now, on that part of the segment, the lady had called in and she said something along the lines of, I don't know why you guys care about black men so much. I don't know why you guys want to fight for black men. Black men don't care about us. They don't fight for us. You should worry about yourself. And in my opinion, I'm assuming the lady who called in, she expected the two ladies to agree with her. She wanted them to be like, oh yeah, fuck black men. Black men can go to hell. Yeah, black men to hell with black men. We're going to get white men. Yeah, white men. Woo, white man. You know, but unfortunately for her, you know, it didn't go down like that. It didn't go down like that. And that's such a played out statement. I'm so tired of hearing black women say that shit. Oh, we fighting for black men. We on the front lines fighting for black men. I don't know, bro. I'm Haitian, you know. I'm a son of Dessalines, bro. When people talk about they fighting, I'm like, bro, where your shotgun at? Where your machete at? You know what I'm saying? Where the FNN at? You know, where the Smith & Wesson at? Where the Caltech at? Where the KSG at? Where the shotgun at? Where the AK-47 at? Because that's what I think about when I hear a fighting. When I hear a fighting, I think about, you know, what Dessalines and them was doing. What Christoph and them was doing. If you ain't talking about that, shut that shit up. I'm tired of you women talking about y'all fighting. Where y'all fighting at? Where the battle at? Where the battle at? Who the general? Who the lieutenant? You know what I'm saying? And I love Six the Goddess for exemplifying a high level of intelligence by basically saying, listen, I'm at the house, you know, taking bubble baths. What the fuck are you talking about? Black women fighting for black men. Who's fighting for black men? There ain't no fighting going on. They gotta stop saying that shit, bro. They love saying that shit, bro. And unfortunately, a lot of our women are weak-minded. So it's very easy for them to get around some of these miserable women. And they start getting that bullshit in their ear. Yeah, we been fighting for black men. Yeah, they don't fight for us. Yeah. Next thing you know, that's how you see a woman go from loving black men, having no problem with black men, to suddenly, all of a sudden, she has a bunch of hostile energy to black men. A bunch of adversarial energy to black men. And then you ask her, what happened? Why do you feel that way? And then you can't even get a clear answer because she was indoctrinated by a miserable woman. She was indoctrinated by hanging around a miserable woman who just dropped a bunch of breadcrumbs in her ear, and little by little, she convinced her to start hating black men. For no reason. No reason at all. I've seen it so many times, bro. And you see this in the comment section of various platforms. You see it on social media. You see a black woman say something positive about black men, and then some other woman comes in like, man, I don't know why you love black men so much. You should hate black men just like me. They don't love us anyway. They don't love you anyway. Like, god damn, why are you so miserable? Anyways, Let me jump back into the video. Let's go.
We know that working against them, I mean, where is that going to get us? Like, what is the alternative? So we say, oh, black men, you're on your own, and we turn our back on them, then what? Like, what do we do from there? Let's say we go ahead with your narrative. Let's say we say, you know what, black men are not giving to us the way we want. They're not doing what we want. So, you know, we're just over it. Then what? What is the next step after that?
I think you should, before you just abandon, like, I'm not saying just abandon black men or not support them. I'm saying demand it to be a reciprocal relationship. Like, for me to support you, don't put a white woman above me. Just have standards for your support. Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying to completely turn your back against every single black man.
Well, no.
Or the ones because I have black men in my life that
I'm
support
not
me as well.
I'm not necessarily asking about what you're saying not to do. I'm saying, okay, we say, all right, you're not supporting us. You're not doing what you want us to do. I'm saying, what is the solution? And then what? Where do we go from there?
To me, the solution is just to demand to have standards for your support. Like, in order for me to support you, I'm going to have to see more reciprocation. I'm going to have to see you not, because honestly, I feel like it makes black women look kind of crazy that are supporting black men.
So are we supposed to like, do we
wait, I just want to finish this point. I'm sorry.
No, because I'm trying to ask questions as you go, so I make sure I understand. So you're saying we should demand the same. So how do we demand? How do we like call a meeting of all black men and demand, or do we simply interact with black men in real life that of course respect us? Like, do we hold a council of black men and be like, let me tell you what y'all niggas need to do? Like, how do we hold an entire group of men and demand anything from them as women being a weaker?
I'm mostly speaking about on the online space.
All right, we back now, bruh. That's why I titled the video "Miserable Women versus Beautiful Women." If you notice, Six the Goddess, she was talking about real life interactions. She was talking about real life shit. And this lady says, well, I'm talking about black men in the online spaces. What the fuck? What about the black men in your life? What about your father? What about your son if you have one? What about your nephews, your cousins, your brothers, your uncles, your grandfather? And this topic reminds me of that video that I made on Cynthia G way back, where I said a lot of people are carrying trauma from their childhood, from their family life, and they're projecting that onto the entire population. In fact, just 20 minutes ago, I just blocked this lady from my channel because she came into my comment section on the video I did about Just Pearly Things, and she said something. One thing I don't like is when people come into the comment section and they speak about black men in these vague generalities, right? Oh, black men this, black men that. So I asked the lady, black men, the entire population of black men, from the black men in New York City to the black man out in Ghana who's a farmer, to the black man out in Haiti who lives in the mountains, to the black men out in Nigeria that lives in the village, to the black man out in East Africa with the Maasai, like all black men is under this category. And she said yes, pretty much. So I didn't even bother to give her a response. I just blocked her and kept it moving. Ban you from the channel forever. One thing for certain, man, I do not interact with miserable women in real life. I'm not about to do it in the digital space. All right. If I wouldn't interact with you in real life, I'm not going to interact with you in the digital world. And going back to what I said, that's why I tell women it's so important who you get pregnant by. Because if you get pregnant by a guy who's a deadbeat, who's a bum, who's not productive, who's not reliable, who's not consistent, who's not stable, who's not worth shit, that trauma is going to be passed down to your child, to your daughter, who's not going to be given a proper father figure. And because you decided to get pregnant by a man who wasn't worth shit, that young girl is going to grow up with a lot of trauma. And then she's going to go out into the environment and then project that trauma onto the entire black male population. Like I mentioned before on my channel, I'm in the position to where I could employ the women in my family. My sisters, they don't got to work for anybody else. They could choose between me or their father when it comes to who they want to work for. They could work for me. They could work for Pops. All that bullshit I see on social media, these women talking about, oh, black men don't love us, black men don't fight for us, black men don't protect us, black men don't build for us. Listen, the women in my family, they taken care of, bro. They don't got shit to worry about. So that's why you never gonna hear them talking this nonsense that you see other women talking about on social media. It's not the reality. They don't share that reality. They don't come prepackaged with all that trauma. And a large reason for that is because my mother was calculated and made a good decision in who she decided to get pregnant by and get married to. Something else we gotta talk about too. You see, when it comes to men, if a man was trying to come around talk all this bullshit, he would get laughed at. Bro. If a dude came around, we sitting around smoking blunts, we drinking Disaronno, we having a good time, and this dude come around talking about, hey bro, we need to just walk away from black women because black women don't appreciate us. They don't fight for us. So we should just do our own thing and just abandon them. We'll be like, bro, shut that shit up, bro. Do you even get women? When the last time you had a woman, bro? Man, look at this dumbass nigga. Man, get the fuck out, bro. Get the fuck, bro. He would get roasted to oblivion. He would get roasted so bad he would have to go the fuck home. But it's different for women. When a woman comes around talking that bullshit, other women actually take her serious and actually listens to what she got to say. When it comes to men, we tell them, hey, bro, shut that dumb shit up, bro. Shut that dumb shit up. You sound corny. You sound goofy as hell. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Women do not talk to each other like that. Women do not tell other women, man, shut the fuck up. Well, Six the God is kind of did, but the vast majority of women do not address women like that. They do not say, man, shut the fuck up. You see, a man, he gonna tell another man, bro, you sounding dumb as hell. Get the fuck out my face. It's different for them, bro. It's different. Anyways, let's jump back into the footage.
So the solution is, so again, what is the solution? So
my solution is
what harm comes from me not throwing black men away in totality? What negative effect does that have?
I can't answer that question because I'm not suggesting you should throw away all black men in totality. I'm suggesting
but see, you're trying to ride the fence here, but I'm looking for a clear answer. You're saying that black men don't support me back, and I really should not be on the internet supporting black men in general. So what I'm saying is, what am I causing negative to happen by supporting all black men? Like, how does that negatively affect us?
It negatively impacts black women, in my opinion, because it's negative reinforcement. So you're supporting someone for bad behavior. They keep continuing the bad behavior. That's negative reinforcement, in my opinion.
But it's not, because I don't see how any harm come with the woman saying, I'm a black woman, I have a black son. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my God, black men are just done for. Instead, if I see a black man that doesn't support me or disrespect me, I simply do the same thing and retract my support and retract my friendship and relationship. That's what I'm saying. It seems like you want me to have this like Congress, like, this like,
no, that's not what I'm saying.
Black men, like,
that's
so
not what I'm saying.
Do you feel like majority of black men don't need to be supported?
Right. That's what it sounds like. Because
I wouldn't say it's the majority, but I think it's a noticeable number to where something has to change. Like, I don't think it's the majority of black men, but I think it's a lot of them to the point where everybody's noticing. Like, a lot of people, it's noticeable. Sorry?
Okay, so me and Danica say, you know what? Let's be in our feminine energy. Let's be in shape. You know what I'm saying? Let's not throw them away. That's not going to help nothing. Like, let's focus more on the ones who are going to be in support of us. Like, that is our solution. We decide that that's where we'll direct our attention. Though I'm not going to not uplift my whole race of men because of a few coons or a few fuckniks. I'm not going to do that. So my question to you would be, do you feel like other races of men will prioritize us over the women in their own group?
No.
So basically you think majority of black men don't deserve us being uplifted, or black men don't deserve for us to uplift and support them. No other group of men are going to put us over their women. So basically you're leaving us with no solution. Where I think that's a very negative way of thinking. And to me, the solution is, I tell women all the time, if a nigga is a fuck nigga, why are you talking to him?
Six, I just don't like how they try to make it seem as though, we need to just do away with black men, because
and then what? That's why I kept asking her, okay, let's take your route. You're right. Fuck black men. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all conquered. Fuck you. Then what?
I mean, and that's easy for her to say when she's never had black penis, and black love and, black relationship.
Why she mad. That explains why she mad, sis. You need to get your back broke. Okay? That's what you need. You need some head. You need your back broke. Stop. Black man, please give her some
and the relationship that I have with black men, on a massive scale is reciprocal. Like, I don't get shitted on by the majority of black men, not even on the internet. Period. So I don't know.
I be on the internet, but not in real life. Like, okay, so we gonna be like, I'm done with black men, and then what? What are Asian men gonna take us under their wing? Are white men? You know what I'm saying?
All right, we back. Now, brothers, you know what's scary? As somebody that's out here in these streets, I'm moving around, I'm dealing with different women. You really don't know who you're dealing with. For example, A woman who has the same mindset as the miserable woman who called into the show, she'll never show that to you, especially not on the first impression. She's never going to come through the front door like, I hate black men and, I don't think black men. Like, she's never going to come in with the devil horns up. She's never going to come in just showing her true colors. She's going to put on her best impression to deceive you, to fool you, to hide who she really is. That's why, unfortunately, when you meet a new woman, you have to do extensive background checks. You got to find out if she got a Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. You got to figure out who she subscribed to on YouTube. What is she watching? What sectors of social media is she interacting with? And for me, the major one is, has she dated a white man in the past? Because I already know, if you dated a white man in the past, me and you, our personalities are not going to mesh. You probably going to think I'm a radical black man. You probably going to think, listen, I'm too pro-black for you or something like that. I don't want to, I'm cool. I just want to deal with black women who are on the same level as me. Got the same passion in their heart as me, love their people as much as me. I don't want to deal with you. Anyways, moving on. The number one way you can tell this woman is miserable is that she said if you show positive energy to black men, that is giving positive reinforcement for bad behavior. So I'm asking, what black men do you have in your life, right? Does she have any positive interaction with black men in her life at all, right? And if she does, why are those men not worthy of positive energy and positive interaction, right? Going back to what she said earlier, she's talking about black men in the online space. I can never imagine my mom sitting back, pulling up in the driveway in her Benz, walking in the house, sitting on damn Facebook or Instagram or whatever, Twitter, and talking and worried about black men on social media when both her husband and her son is out here killing the game. In my opinion, a lot of women do not have any interaction with black men, period, outside of social media, bro. I've realized for a lot of women, their only interaction with black men comes through the social media screen. Outside of social media, a lot of women aren't interacting with black men on a daily basis. And if they are, they don't really have access to the black men they desire. Because when you sit back and you hear them describe the type of black man they're talking about, they're not talking about anybody productive. They're not talking about anybody noteworthy or respectable. They're talking about the bottom of the bottom. They're talking about the bottom rung of society. And I'm like, damn, that's the black man you familiar with? Damn, that's a shame. I wonder why that is. So your father wasn't shit. Your husband wasn't shit. Your boyfriend wasn't shit. Uncle wasn't shit. Grandpops wasn't shit. Just a whole bloodline of just failure and just misery and tragedy. God damn. I can't relate. I'm sorry. I can't relate. I'm blessed. I'm not religious, but God definitely got his hand over me. I tell you that right now. So I'm sorry. I don't share your reality. And I'm sure the women in my family don't share your reality either. I'm sorry to say. And I also love how Six talked about how you don't need the entire population of black men across the world, from the black men living in goddamn Morocco and South Africa and Tanzania to Brooklyn, New York to, Miami, Florida. Like, why the fuck all black men got to be on the same page with you? Just get your own black man, start a family with him and, live good. Goddamn. Cause me, I'm not looking for every black woman. I already told y'all in previous videos, every black woman don't got the mentality to be with me. I'm not gonna be compatible with every black woman. I'm only compatible with a small sector of black women, a tiny sliver of black women who got the same mentality as me, got the same passion as me, got the same fire in their spirit as me. That's a very small percentage. I'm just looking for the woman that's for me. I'm not looking for all of y'all. I already know most of y'all, trust me, your mind is gone. Your mind is gone. This European media got your mind gone. These European curriculums got your mind gone. These European classrooms got your mind gone. I've already accepted the fact that I'm not compatible with the vast majority of y'all. I like to sit back at the crib, read books on history, and just, chill back, drink some Disaronno. I like to keep up with the news, keep an eye on politics, keep an eye on the economy. Like, I know I'm not compatible with the average black woman, bro, and I've accepted that. But all I need is one. I just need one. I don't need all of y'all to be with me. What the fuck? Why do they speak in these wide generalizations? And I like what Six the Goddess said. She said, do you want us to hold a Congress, a council of black men from all over the world with different delegates and representatives, and we all just sit down and have a meeting? Like, what do you want? Like, what the fuck? Like, get your own family and raise your own kids. I guarantee if everybody just took care of their own shit, if women got pregnant by men who were intelligent, productive, responsible, consistent, disciplined, who raised children who are going to be productive members of society, we wouldn't be having these conversations. I mentioned it in my video that I did on Cynthia G a while back. A lot of women are carrying trauma from their childhood that don't got shit to do with us, but they dumping all their bullshit on our doorstep. And it would be fine if they stayed to themselves, but they're trying to go door to door like a Jehovah's Witness, knocking on doors, trying to recruit beautiful women into their congregation. No, get the fuck back. Stop trying to recruit the beautiful women into your army of miserable women. God damn. Leave the beautiful women for us so we can start families with them and raise beautiful black children with them. Leave us alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave us the fuck alone. You see, I understand the game because a lot of women do not have access to the men that they desire to be with. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to convince other women, other beautiful women, to hate black men. They're trying to mess up their mentality. They're trying to contaminate their mind state before we get to them. And you can tell she's running game because, like Six the Goddess said, why are you playing defense? You notice every time she asked her a basic question, okay, after we abandon black men and we, abandon our race, then what? We've abandoned black men, we are no longer part of the black race, then what? We just wait around to make some mixed race kids with a bunch of white men, then what? A bunch of mixed race mulatto babies? That's the future? We just gonna make a bunch of light-skinned kids and ride off into the sunset? And it's so funny because these women talk about colorism. They talk about how black men prefer light-skinned women and white women. So what's the solution? Go to white men? You gonna go to white men, right? The white man who was created by the white woman. The woman that you hate. They hate white women so much, right? They talk about how much they hate white women so goddamn much. They hate light-skinned women so goddamn much. So what they're gonna do is, they're gonna go marry the white woman's son. They're gonna go marry the white woman's brother. And then make a bunch of light-skinned kids. They're gonna reproduce a bunch of light-skinned women that they hate. Man, I'm telling you, it's a lot of mental illness going on in the community, man. The woman can't even give a basic answer because she knows she's talking bullshit. She's trying to sell this. She's trying to be a salesman for some bullshit product that is not effective. Take that bullshit back. We not interested. Fuck out of here. And I'm telling you, brother, as somebody who doesn't date outside of my race, I'm telling you, I gotta treat every woman that walks into my life, every new woman that I meet, I gotta treat her like a government informant, bro. I gotta treat her like a government agent because I don't know what side of the fence she plays on. Because I'm telling you, behind closed doors, they gonna talk a whole bunch of shit. But once they come around a black man who doesn't live up to the stereotypes they have built up in their head, they're gonna hide who they truly are. They're not gonna put on their true colors. So you never know who you're dealing with. You could be dealing with the enemy, bro, and you never know. That's why you gotta go through the social media. Go through her YouTube subscriptions. Go through her phone. Go through her Twitter timeline. Go through the TikTok. Go through the Instagram. You have to look who she's following. You have to really go in deep. It's unfortunate, but you gotta treat every black woman that walks into your life like a goddamn CIA agent, bro. It really shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It's too much fake shit going on. Too much fake shit going on. But anyways, man, in summary, I like how Sister Goddess exposed the fact that the lady had no answer. She had no alternative. She had no solutions. Just abandon black men and just be lonely like me. Abandon black men, just be miserable like me. Because you see, in a different space, I think halfway through the conversation, she realized, damn, I'm actually talking to some intelligent black woman. Damn. Because if she was comfortable, she would have said, it's time to get white men. If she was comfortable enough, she would be like, let's get white men. But she realized, damn, I would sound so stupid saying that. So she just said, I don't know what to do. I'm not saying abandon black men. I'm just saying that we should, I don't know what to do. Like, that's why Sister Goddess was like, why you playing defense? Like, give me an answer. Give me an answer. If she realized that Sister Goddess had a low IQ just like her, she would have been like, let's get white man. But she realized, yeah, it's not that type of party. You see, for the average woman who has a very low level of knowledge when it comes to history, politics, geopolitics, you could say that to her and she would be like, oh yeah, let's get white man. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds super smart. But black women who actually have intelligence, when you say let's get white man, they're gonna look at you like you haven't showered in 24 days. They're gonna be like, bro, what are you talking about right now, bro? You sound gross. You know what I'm saying? Like, an intelligent black woman gonna be like, bro, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Are you dumb? Trust me, bro. But she realized she would sound stupid, so she just didn't even say anything. It's such a shame, bro. It's such a shame what we got to deal with as black men out here in these streets, man. I'm telling you, bro. As a black man who is the direct opposite of every stereotype promoted by society, it's really tough out here navigating these streets dealing with these women because you never know what type of prejudice and biases they hold deep down subconsciously, bro. It's a shame. But anyways, man, it's your boy Neferkari Dessalines back in the building. Yes, indeed. Like, share, subscribe, Cash App in the description. And I'm gone. Peace.
Reincarnated, I'm back in original fashion. I left on a horse and came back in the ass, and I left with abundance and came back to famine. We used to be pyramids, now we be rapping. Look how the mighty have fallen. Used to be running, now we be walking. When you be cooning, that's when they applauded. Selling your soul, your sons and your daughter. Gotta come up in this shit, they stuck in the mix. Really, my heart it be breaking. That's why I'm stacking that paper and handle my business. Pass it down in generation. Talking about money and power and building a nation. That's a deadly combination. Never be watching the TV, they pushing agendas, falsifying information. No, they got malice intentions. Step in the room and I'm feeling the tension. Enemy watching, he blocking my vision. Pay for the check cause I need my redemption. Building my kingdom, I need it protected. Ready for war like a young Money Congo. Never decided the team is the motto. Up in the crib and I'm whipping up waffles. Up in the crib and I'm smoking gelato. I'm chilling, I'm taking my pain and make it ambition. I'm blessed by the gods, but I ain't religious. I came for the power, they came for the bitch. They making no hourly wage, I got business. This shit is an art and they could never be taught. Selling my soul, I can never be bought. Play with my money, I see you ain't caught. Run to the check and I do it for sport. Babylon falling, I go to the source. Packing my luggage and go overseas. Shorty be with me and she so elite. Shorty be chocolate, I'm calling her Hershey. Secret intelligence probably gon' murk me. Don't fuck with brands cause nigga I'm Haitian. Say the wrong shit and you're smacking their faces.